Let's talk about when should leaders step up. And I'd like to know your answer in the comments below to this question. And before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to slowly grow your problem-solving mindset and problem-solving skills. Now, let's get down to business. I've broken this question of when should leaders really step up into three separate factors, and each factor is broken into three separate parts. And today, we will focus on the final, or factor number three, or the final part of the series, its root causes and 2 tips to fix these root causes. And so factor number 3 is that leaders should always step up during the tail end of any projects that are in the final stages, because not all projects succeed in terms of bringing the desired outcomes, right? And projects that are close to the finish line need a lot more attention. And to understand this better, let's dive into the first root cause, which is the fact that simply starting a new project isn't always enough. Execution is a major part of any initiative, and especially when projects start to wrap up and certain roadblocks need to be mitigated, which isn't possible without a leader's involvement. But to fix this root cause, the first tip I'll share with you today is that leaders who actively help to remove these risks ensure that projects are successful and benefits are realized, right? And because project teams do not always have the authority to make certain changes, and if they hit certain roadblocks, they need help from great leaders who are personally invested in seeing such projects succeed under their guidance. Now, let's look at the second root cause, which is the fact that while not every project is successful, noting down the wins from each project sends a signal to everyone that progress is made, even if the progress is small. And if we don't share the wins, then people will start to lose hope. And my second tip to fix this root cause is that leaders who step up to recognize the efforts of their team and highlight wins are more likely to see greater buy-in and make their team members feel accomplished and ready for the next challenge and the challenge after that. Because human beings are emotional, and that's why we should take any opportunity that we have to make each other feel belonged and appreciate the effort of the team regardless of what outcome we achieve, right? And these are the different pieces that make up the third factor. Now, from a 30,000 feet, this is what the big picture looks like. But before we wrap up, I have a question. What would you do to fix the root causes we just talked about? Think about it and leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this particular exercise, consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel to slowly grow your problem-solving mindset. I will see you in the next exercise.